So here we have the kefir, milk in the kefir grains for 2 days, and it's actually separated a bit because I use skim milk. We poured it into a sieve, and then we're just gently straining it. Here it is, and it's gradually going through, and the kefir greens are left behind, and the milk has been turned into a kind of yogurt, and it's much more complex than yogurt. Yogurt is a monoculture of genetically modified one single strain of lactobacillus. This is a multiple complexity of many bacteria working together with yeasts, generating this incredibly nutrient-rich food for humans. And the only deal is they give us this food and we feed them with milk. Now, isn't that the most amazing? How has that evolved? So here you can see I've squeezed most of it through, and we've just got the kefir grain left, and below we've got the kind of yogurt, but it's much more complex than yogurt. Now I'm going to pour the rest of it through. Okay, so it's going in, and I'm going to work it through the sieve. Now you'll notice I'm not using any metal implements. The metal will interact with the kefir and it won't like it. A lot of catalytic possibilities, a lot of poisons, slightly acidic environment could take the metals out. So we don't want anything to do with metals. It grows, so each time as you feed it, there's more that comes out. And this is getting quite out of control. Oh no, it's got me! No, it's quite okay. Sorry about that. All's well. That was just a minor moment. You can see it's getting quite a lot of... So I use 2 pints of milk each time, and we try and drink it in 2 days and try and get it through the system again in 2 days. Now, 2 days. Now, the secret here that I'm going to show you that you won't be able to do at home, haha, is that I have a water supply that's got no chlorine in it, because I collect it off the roof, I filter it, I do UV on it, and then I wash my kefir with it. So don't think you can do it at home, because your water supply almost invariably will have chlorine in it. But we're off grid here, we don't have chlorine, so I can do what I'm about to do. And that is to wash it. So, camera here. Shades of Keith Floyd, but no matter. And there it is. And then I'm just going to pour the milk over it. Well, actually, a lot of people say use skim milk, but I think in the summer, when the cows are feeding on the grass, which is grown from sunlight, you can't do better than just having whole milk, because it's got everything in it. And we want calcium, we want the lactic acid rather than the lactose, we want all the proteins. This is good stuff, you know. It's not available. So there we are, that's ready for the next batch. And I've got a metal top here, but I always put a bit of cling film over it first to protect the kefir from the metal. And there it is. And that'll wait for another 2 days. And here we have it. And Faye's going to drink it in one go.
Yay!
Now here we've got it. I'm pouring it into clean jars. Now the thing about cleaning is do not try and dry things with cloths, because your kitchen towels and cloths and everything is totally contaminated with other bacteria. And what you're trying to do is you're trying to give the best chance to this one group of bacteria, lactobacillus. And so the less you contaminate it, just wash it, rinse it well, and then pour the new kefir into it. And then you can store it. I don't store it in the fridge. I just put it outside in the shade. The thing to remember is if your kefir is very young, in other words, maybe you do it after a day, that will tend to loosen things. In other words, you're going to get diarrhea. If you leave it too long, like 5 days, then the kefir that you get will tend to block you up, constipate you. So you really want 2 days, it's really good. And you can drink 200 mils like this, straight down, really delicious, very good for your digestion.